Before I jump into the third and final faction for A Tale of Blood and Snow, there's a couple things that I wanted to do first. That being taking a look at another of the new dungeons, and showing off the epilogue to the Cronvangr clan, which I had unintentionally missed. And to start off today's video, we'll be taking a look at the dungeon, the Lightless Hollow. The easiest way to find it is by entering Blackreach via the Reachwind Ruins, during the corresponding side quest for any of the Creation's factions. After taking the lift down, make a left and you'll find a dead body surrounded by dolls. Oh, hold on a second, wait, what is that? Ring of the Brutal Abomination, imbue yourself with the brutality of the Quara, increasing unarmed, one-handed, and two-handed damage. Ring of the Starved Blood Fiend, embody the fearlessness of the Quara, increase the wearer's health, stamina, and heavy armor. Okay. I should note that this is on an updated version of the Creation, which I am not sure if this will be out by the time you guys get a chance to watch this, but that it is going to be coming soon. So, just keep that in mind. Just be aware that, I am receiving the updates, that I'm still getting updates as well. Hello, adventurer. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna take your gold real fast and read that. My explorations into the deepest secrets of Skyrim led me to Blackreach, the legendary cavern below the world. I'm eager to plumb the mysteries of this strange and alien world, though I must confess this is one area I intend to avoid. While exploring, I came upon a small cave, which according to some second era texts I located is known as the Lightless Hollow. I was eager to investigate, but within instants of entering, I was struck with a horrible nausea. A palpable sense of dread hangs over every inch of that cave, and even after my departure, I feel its tendrils clinging to me. Something is horribly wrong within the Lightless Hollow, and I fear it will never let me truly leave. So, you're telling me these aren't all your dolls, and I shouldn't, maybe I shouldn't play with them, maybe I shouldn't do anything with them? Got it. And I am glad that it gives us a marker. I am glad that it points us directly to where to go. Because the Lightless Hollow is kind of an independent dungeon. It's not tied to any of the three factions. It's almost just kind of like a bonus quest, a miscellaneous quest. Alright, I think I have found it. I swear if this is gonna be a horror thing, then, well, I hope you all like the sound of me screaming. Find clues as to what happened. Deepest darkness. Upon entering the cave, I was hit with a sudden wave of dread and nausea. Oh man. Something's happened here. I should investigate and determine what it was. Oh, I hear mining. I do indeed hear that. Oh, we got one of the Falmer imps? Yeah, we do. Yeah, I personally, at least, feel like... So let me shout. I personally feel like the Falmer variations don't do much for me. Like, the imps, the brutes, and everything. I guess if you turn it into a thing of, oh, the Dwemer had been experimenting and creating new, variations, it could go that way, but... It's one of those things where I would have been fine just with, more of the regular Falmer myself. That could very well just be a personal thing, though. Mage's Notes Part 2. What if I want to go in order? What if I want to be picky about that? It looks like we might be going out of order, though, because that really is the first one that I came across. Alright, we'll fill in the blanks. We'll get it in the end. The mushrooms here pose some potential. They seem to possess an alien intelligence, communicating with one another through psychic means. Assuming similar mushrooms still grow in the long-sealed ruins of Arkansand, this may aid me in connecting The vessel with the heart. Perhaps. I have a feeling we're getting into a little bit more ESO lore once again. No complaints here, once again. Not a problem to me at all. Makes me actually quite happy. It's a thing of I would love if maybe, you know, some of the little 10 years of ESO lore did, you know, make its way into The Elder Scrolls 6. Doesn't need to be overt, doesn't need to be, you know, a foundational part of the game and the experience, but, you know, there's been a lot added lore-wise via ESO, some really, really good stuff too, so even just minor mentions every now and again, I think could work well. At long last, the Lightless Hollow. This will be the perfect site for my research. Even all these millennia later, the actions of the Night Hollow clan echo through this dark cave. I can feel the power of the void pulsing through the air, reverberating in time with the beating of the heart. It will take time to open the cracks further, but I have nothing but time. The farmer will keep intruders out while I complete my grand work. Yeah, I would say that going out of order for these is perfectly fine, because 2 and 1, it's like, okay, he's still figuring out what's going on here, but we're gonna find him. He's gonna be dead. Oh, and, yep, hi there, kid. You're probably, you know, a grown-ass farmer, but just with your stature and everything, I'm just like, yep, kid, child. Maybe I don't want to think that way, because then it's like, oh, you're killing farmer children. It's like, well, okay, now that you put it like that, now it sounds bad. Alright, and we're cleared. Just gonna heal for good measure. So one over that way, one right over here. And I still just hear the chipping away as they mine through the cave. Failure after failure, but I will not be discouraged. I knew from the start that a suitable vessel will be difficult to create. Walk like them until they must walk like you. Easy enough to say, but when the other party no longer exists within reality, creating a mirror becomes challenging. Nonetheless, I am confident that I am making progress. The vessel will be ready. Oh, we got some mounting lore right there, some mounting references. And if you don't follow Elder Scrolls lore and know about mounting, then you're probably sitting here going, what did he just say? What is he mounting? Who is he mounting? It's like, listen, just, you know. I don't have time to explain why I don't have time to explain. Also, I accidentally shouted at the note. Fortunately, very fortunately, even shouting at it, it still is marked, so I can track it easily enough. Oh, God. I love watching them fly, like when I knock them off, when I knock them out. I feel young as a schoolboy again. After 3 years of work, a success. The vessel is complete. It is yet to awaken, but I feel the pulse of life within it, the flow of magic moving in time, with the beat of the heart. I have no further need of this place. I will take the vessel and begin the next phase of my study. When the vessel awakens, this world will have a new god, a new medium. Oh, that's ominous. Which, you know, we also have the creepy Hermaeus Mora tentacles and all that. Good old Hermie Mori, if you will. Oh, yep. I was gonna say, it's like, am I gonna find the doll down here? Defeat the failed vessels. Oh, here we go. Alright, well. Oh, and they're ghosts of, the mannequins. Oh, no wonder the author wanted me to play this. No wonder the creator wanted me to play this. Granted, I have no way of knowing that they know of my grand fear and hatred of mannequins coming to life in Skyrim. But that's honestly one of the more terrifying things to me. It's one of the things that, creeps me out the most is the goddamn mannequins when they gain sentience. And of course, your Yep, there you are, you creepy, creepy, creepy man. Well, no shortage of the dolls. Okay, raise zombie spell. Heal undead. Can I just, you know... Do you feel pain? I'm gonna take that as a no. I was hoping he would. I was hoping that I could put him out of his misery. In doing so, I feel like I'd be, you know, freeing myself of some misery too. Oh, look, he's sleeping. I don't know if that makes it any better. I don't know if that, makes me like it any more. Oh, alright. Just taking a look, just to see if there's anything else. You know what, we're gonna take one doll with us, as a keepsake. You know, just as a little treat.
There you are. I need to speak with you.
Oh, alright. What's wrong?
I wouldn't say anything is wrong, but this is an important matter nonetheless. You've done a great deal for the clan. Everyone speaks highly of you. Some even whisper that you could lead the clan.
Oh.
I will ask you bluntly. Do you plan to take my place?
Well, I didn't, but now that you have mentioned that it's a possibility, yeah, why not?
You think you would lead the clan better than I have?
I've done a lot in just a few days, to be fair. I could never replace you, but I would do the best that I can. The clan nearly died under you. I would make it strong. Of course not. I need some time to think. Yeah, could never replace you, but I would do the best that I can. A new era for the Cronvangr.
Well, I cannot deny the impression you have made on all of us. Perhaps you would be a better leader. But there is only one way the position can be transferred.
An election?
Vampires are fickle beings. If the former lord remains, some will stay loyal to them. It will sow division within the clan. Thus, the ancient ritual of the Cronvangr. The position of leadership shall be determined by a duel to the death. Will you accept this challenge?
Is there no other option? Oh.
Much as I hate to admit it, it may be time to abandon some of the old ways. What good did our traditions do us in this feud with the Quora?
Right.
It was you, and your newer views that gave us the advantage. Perhaps that is a sign. Very well. Let this mark the beginning of a new age. We shall evolve as we must, while respecting the old ways when we can. I will abdicate my position as Broodfather peacefully. Lead us well, my friend. I'm sure you will do great deeds.
Secrecy of the Spider added. I want to see if anyone has anything to say about me being, you know, a clan leader now. Secrecy of the Spider. Ooh, I like the effect that we get for that too. Sneaking 20% better. Breaking invisibility with a melee sneak attack does 25% more damage. So, really good for stealth builds. Yeah. Yeah, I want to see if they have anything specific to say about me being clan leader.
You have earned your position. My hunters will follow you loyally. Now that we've won, you mean? I think we should slow down. New members are flooding in. Our ranks are expanding. We need to take time to get everyone initiated. Reinforce our position.
Makes sense,
If we
alright.
start picking new fights before our position is solidified, we risk losing everything we've just gained. We're vampires after all. We can afford to be patient.
Right, those stupid mortals can't.
Hunt well.
So I had thought that maybe I needed to do all of their personal quests in order to unlock the epilogue.
You've certainly risen in the ranks quickly, but you've also earned it. You'll lead the clan well.
Okay, there you go. But yeah, so it's not that the epilogue is tied to doing all the personal quests. I think I just had to wait a little bit before it triggered, because when I finished the Cronvangr questline and talked to Vilkoslak, there wasn't anything else, so that was why I had missed the epilogue at the time.
I feel like it's just the start. There might still be Quara remnants out there, and not all the other clans will want to join us. We need to keep our guard up.
You're a smart man, Namasir.
All right then.
Hello there.
Brood mother of the clan. Good luck.
It's got a nice ring to it, doesn't it? What do you think will happen now?
A good question. I think most of the Quara survivors will accept our offer of mercy and join the Cronvangr. Some will try to reform their old clan, of course, and will need to be dealt with. And former allies of the Quara are still a threat as well. Overall, though, I think we'll find ourselves getting many new members soon, and most of the other clans will accept our offer of an alliance. Who knows? With enough allies, perhaps we'll even end up forming a new Grey host.
All right.
All right, then.
You already knew Brood, Mother, eh? Well, don't let anyone say you didn't darn it.
Why, thank you. Well, what happens now?
Now, we condense our power. The Quara are beaten, but they should never have been in a position to threaten us. We need to wipe out any other clans who try to threaten us. All of Skyrim needs to know the Cronvangr are back in power.
All right.
Stay in the dark.
Now, obviously, we were able to resolve this peacefully without having to do the duel, but I also want to show the duel. I feel like it'd be a little anticlimactic to end this with just like, we don't have to fight. And Vilkoslak just goes, yeah, you're right. So let me go ahead and show that side of this too.
You think you would lead the clan better than I have?
You know what? I'm going to go a little bit more hostile this time, since I am going to kill him.
If anyone but you were to say that, I would strike them down.
And that is why I shall lead.
Through your victories, I suppose you have earned such words. But there is only one way the position can be transferred.
Rock, paper, scissor.
Vampires are fickle beings. If the former lord remains, some will stay loyal to them. It will sow division within the clan. Thus, the ancient ritual of the Cronvangr. The position of leadership shall be determined by a duel to the death. Will you accept this challenge?
I do.
Very well. Meet me in the dueling arena at the back of my chambers, and we shall decide this in the ancient manner.
Your
May this
chambers.
duel bring us both honor.
It's gonna be my chambers in just a second. One thing I also want to mention, because I had previously said that I noticed some, like, clicks and stuff like that in some of, but not all of Vilkoslak's lines. The creator is working on getting those cleaned up, working with their vocal director
such an honor
in
to be
order
here.
to have that cleaned up, to remove any of those instances. So that'll be in another of the upcoming updates. Also, I was following Vilkoslak, but he just kind of mulls around until we go to his chambers. Face Vilkoslak in the dueling chamber. Do I need to take the key, or will it... It's already open. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going? Come back here.
There you are. I need to speak with you.
No, you
All
need
right,
to
then.
follow me.
fight with honor.
Oh, okay. Get back in the dueling arena. Get back in here, you. Oh, and I believe I do still have this on expert difficulty. I'm giving him a fighting chance, you know? And I'm not going to use any shouts, because I feel like that wouldn't entirely be fair. Although he's draining my stamina, so maybe. We'll see. I would say a very fair amount of health.
Your spider food!
One thing I always notice about vampires is once they run out of magicka,
The clan is in good hands.
Oh, Vilgaslack. One thing I often notice, though, is with vampires, once they run out of magicka, usually they just kind of stand there and wait for it to regenerate. Yeah, Ooh. Oh, wait, that's... Sorry, no, that's not from the creation. I got excited for a second. Let's go see if anyone has anything to say. Let me see if I can, you know, sleep in his bed, if it is now my bed. Yes, I can sleep in the coffin. This is now all mine. Yeah, it's still called Vilgaslack's Chamber, but I think there's a weird thing about renaming cells. I think it's supposed to be, like, really hard to actually...
How can I assist?
...rename cells or something like that, if I remember correctly. Alright, so there's not really any different dialogue, whether you kill him or if you keep him alive. Makes sense because either way, you know, you are still the clan mother, you are still the clan leader, so I think it makes sense. I think it works. Now, obviously, there's also the option to not take over as clan leader at all and to keep Vilgaslack in charge. So it really just comes down to what you want to do, who you think would make the better clan leader. The funny thing is that if you do tell Vilgaslack that you don't want to take over, he's surprised. He's happy, but he is surprised to hear it. Still, I do like that we have that option and that we do get that player choice. And even if you keep Vilgaslack as clan leader, you still get the Secrecy of the Spider bonus as well. Either way, that is the epilogue for the Cronvangr clan, which just leaves the Quara clan. That will be the third and final perspective that I show for A Tale of Blood and Snow. Kind of like the Vigilant, I will edit it down a little bit more to hopefully not make it so you're watching the exact same dungeons, the exact same quests, but while still giving you guys a way to see the story, the characters, and so on. And after 2 full perspectives of the Quara being my enemies, I'm looking forward to finally getting to be one of them myself.